In this video, I'll show you how to build a presentation just like this one in less than 5 minutes. I built this presentation for myself using the brand guidelines of Claude. Similarly, you can build presentation for yourself using the brand guidelines of any brand, any company. You could do it following the brand guidelines of Apple, Nike, Reebok, you name it. If you have a company of your own, you have your website, then again, you can use that as a template and build presentation for your company, your brand in just 5 minutes or less than that. I'll show you exactly how to do it using Claude Code, Claude Design, and one tricky website which you can use and build something for yourself. Okay, without wasting any time, let's get into the video. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'll open VS Code. Within VS Code, I have this project for my YouTube, all my YouTube videos. So I'll click on that. So what I'm going to do is I want a presentation for my next video, right? Let's say that's what my objective is. What I'll do is, first of all, I'll go to this website called getdesign.md. So this is nothing but it has all the design template or design brand designs of all the major companies: BMW, Dell, not BMW, BMW, Dell, Nintendo, Airbnb, Binance, Claude, Coinbase, Figma, all of that, right? So let's say I want to have the style of, let's say, let me think, let me see. Okay, let me go with Claude because most of my videos is somewhat related to Claude. So I will go with Claude. Then over here, what I'm going to do is you click on design.md and you copy this entire thing. So this has everything like font, text, what should be the style, the colors, all of that, right? So I'll just copy this and then go back to my YouTube video. Over here, I will click on creating a new file. I'll name it as design.md. I'll start a new workspace. Within this, first of all, in design.md, I'll copy paste the entire thing that I just downloaded, copied from this page. I'll just save it. Okay, I'll click on file, save. So now I believe this is saved. I'll go to Claude Code, new session, again a new session. It opened the new, I think I just have to authorize this. That's it. Okay, sign in again. Sorry, I just got logged out, so I have to log in again since I did some changes. Now authorize this. Okay, now we are done. Now we move back to Claude Code, start a new session. I'll say, okay, I want to build a presentation HTML in format in which the first slide should be about what is Claude, and the second slide should be what are the different ways someone can use Claude, and the third slide should be how does Claude work, and the fourth slide should be what is the pricing of Claude, different subscriptions, and the fifth slide should be how can a marketer, digital marketer, use Claude Code. So I want these 5 slide HTML slides in which I should be able to move from one slide to another, right? So that in YouTube video, it becomes easier for me to record it. And I could jump from one slide to another quite easily. That's what my objective is. So please create an HTML show for me. And make sure that you use design.md file as a reference for the styling of this particular slide. Okay, now I go to this. I just want to make sure that it's understood. Design.md file as a reference. Okay, now let's see. In the meanwhile, let me also show you that if there is a website or a company that you work for or you are part of, let's say I work for a company called as Flying V Group. Okay, that's flyingvgroup.com. So Flying V. So what I'm going to do is to replicate or to have a brand design of Flying V Group. What I'll do is I'll take a screenshot of the entire website because we don't have the design.md file for Flying V Group, right? So what I'm going to do is I'll take a screenshot. Then I go to, okay, it's loading. Okay, now I have the website. Now on the meanwhile, I'll open Claude Design. I'll just log into it. Okay, let me go to Claude Design here. Okay, right now I'm in Claude Design. I'll take a screenshot. Okay, before that, I will go to, understood. So I'll take a screenshot of this page, entire page. So I have this extension called GoFullPage, which takes entire screenshot. So instead of taking each section screenshot, it took the screenshot of the entire website. So I'll copy this and paste it here. Can you create design.md file for this particular website? Since I'll be using the fonts, the texture, the color, the brand colors and everything that I have used for Flying V Group, I want those to be used for my presentation skill. So I want a design.md file for that. So could you please create that? In the meanwhile, if I go to, okay, it's still building, it's taking some time. So this is what Claude Code has created for us. It follows the exact brand guidelines of Claude. As you can see, it looks exactly like from officially from Claude. Yeah, this is what exactly we wanted, but there's some changes that I have to do. It has the fourth page for the pricing. The third page is for it is prediction and running inside a working memory. How does this work, right? Six front doors into the same brain. The model is identical. Yeah. What are difference where you actually meet, where are different functionalities of Claude we have, and how it is the marketer can use Claude Code. So it has everything that I had asked for, but there's one more change that I want to make. That is to ask it exactly to add some images or visual things so that anyone who doesn't want to read this, right, it should be appealing to them. So the presentation that you have created is great, but what I want to add is there's too much text to it. I want you to remove text, not completely, maybe a little bit, but even if someone who doesn't read text in my YouTube video should be able to understand it. So I want you to add visuals to this presentation so that it becomes evident what exactly each of the slide means and people should be able to understand it. So can you please make that edit and let me know when it's completed? In the meanwhile, we have a design.md file for Flying V group. So I have everything, right? The text, the color templates that we're using, the brand guidelines, rules of use, typography, layout and spacing, imagery, texture, everything is right here. So now if there is any design that you are not sure of, you don't want to replicate what Apple is doing or BMW is doing or Dell or HP, right? You want to have your own design template. That's how you get your design.md file. Copy this and paste it how I did it previously, right? So that's how you do it. In one trick that I've shared with you guys previously was to how to avoid taking screenshot of each section. It will take a lot of time. So instead of that, use this extension called GoFullPage.com. It looks exactly like this. So once you take screenshot, one click and you get screenshot of the entire page. Now we have our new presentation, which looks like this, right? This is great. Like you brief it, it does the work. I mean, right now, you don't even need to read this. You have everything that without even reading it, you have, okay, the first one is about Opus, Sonnet, Haiku, different models that it has, and then 6 doors, same brain behind each. The app, projects, connectors, yeah, different features that's in Claude. I don't even have to read this. Wow, this is even moving. It is guessing, okay, what are different parts, tokens, context window, the model, the answer, rate, paper, seat, or paper token. So we have different pricings. Okay, I don't even have to read this. Okay, how marketers hands to Claude Code, how marketers can use Claude Code. We have it over here. So different ways: audit, reporting, spy on competitors, landing page building, and bottle the process like funnel system, right? So as you guys saw, right, how easily I just made this, and that's how you use Claude Code to build presentation. This is very handy. Like for me, I will be using this. This is something that I found out. I will be using it more often for my YouTube video. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change how the format, how I've built it. Maybe I will use some other template for this. But overall, this is how I will be using it. 2 more changes that I'm going to do is if I have to edit this, right, I will export this as a Google slide. It will be downloaded as a presentation and I upload it to Google Slide. Once this is done, the next thing that I'm going to do is turn this thing to a skill, right? So next time whenever I am scripting using Claude, I'm going to ask it to build a presentation for that exactly the way I have done this. So the presentation will be like, okay, use design.md, which will be for Claude, which will have Claude styling. Then it will make sure that it has different visuals to it so that people don't have to read it. And the third one would be turning it into a Google slide so that I can use it and edit it later on. And one thing I want to make sure that you understand, the first prompt itself, what I've added is I want to make it into these 5 slides that I presented. I told the Claude to make it into movable so that I can move from one slide to another, or else it will just end up creating 5 different HTML files, right? So yeah, that's what I want to tell you. And then that's it. That's how you use Claude Code to build slides. This is how I'm gonna use. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to deep dive into it, look into my other videos that I've built about how to build an AI OS system, operating system, and how it helps me to manage my work. With this system, with this Claude Code, you can make hell of a difference of how many hours you spend and how productive you can be. I do my work so easily now. I do the audit and all that stuff. You saw that slide, right, where it said that you have to do can audit, you can be more productive with Claude Code and all that stuff. I'm doing it, and I'm sharing it, all of that, in this YouTube video, in this YouTube channel actually. So yeah, please subscribe to this channel if you like this video, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Bye bye.